Hey guys, Darth Glork here, back with part 10 of our Skyrim Remastered playthrough. So, last time we did more Daedric quests. We officially got in tight with Hircine. We managed to work the glitch so that we got the Ring of Hircine, which allows more transportations per day as a werewolf, and the Savior's Hide of the fancy armor that gives you magic and poison resistance, but mostly it looks frickin' sick. And, yeah, things got kinda savage, one might say. And now, this time, we are trying to figure out what the frick we want to do. But we do have options. So, we could hit Waking Nightmare so that we can kind of get the house that we're building rolling. So, I guess we will probably hit that this episode. Let's just check our inventory, make sure we have dumped everything correctly. It does look like it. Beautiful. Alright. So, we made great progress last time. We got very far. We are officially level 20. And, yeah, I think we should go ahead and hit the Waking Nightmare to fix the nightmares and the such things in Dawnstar. So that way, ideally, they will sell us some land after that. And I think they are the ones that, hang on. You have something to say to me?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to travelers. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Uh-huh.
Take pity, lady, and spare me a few seconds.
It's just like talking to himself, I guess. Anyway, interesting. Another interesting quest pops up. Alright, we're going to Dawnstar, but not to do the museum thing at the should we prioritize that, considering what that leads to might be an incredibly important idea. Anyway, but, sorry, I'm having something in my eye. Anyway, but yeah, we'll work on this Waking Nightmare thing, fix this, nightmare issue that everybody's having, and then maybe they'll sell us some land. Let's see, I think he's already mostly up the hill by now. I believe. Yeah, I think he's right over here. I almost said over the hill. I mean, you know, technically he is right over the hill, but not in the he's mostly dead sense. Make sure we have, yeah, let's highlight Fire Breath correctly. And we are holding our bow. Okay. Okay with that, I just had to be sure what we had. Ah, here he is. There he is. Alright, bro. I'm officially with you. I've kept you standing in the snow for too many weeks as it is. We can make our way up the hill. To the, I believe that's called Nightcaller Temple. You know what? You plod along at slow rate. I am not going to stand beside you. You're too frickin' slow. There is, if memory serves, there's usually something evil up the hill. You better have horns, boy. Aw. Whatever. Anyway, but yeah, I was about to say, there's usually something deadly up here, so. Just thought I would get some free damage in while I could. Wow, he went down like nothing. That dude's a sissy. Got him. And what the heck were you doing, bro? I took all of them. Yeah, I would say that went pretty stinking good. Okay, and let's go ahead and highlight this. Beautiful. Alright. I'm with you. Snowberry. Anything to say there, buddy? He is healing slowly. It's like, any thoughts?
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar.
Were they successful?
No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep.
Why is it dangerous if they're asleep?
I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate and they'll awaken, both orcs and priests alike.
Let's see. Who's the Daedric Lord Vermina?
Vermina resides in a strange realm known as Quagmire, a nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself in seemingly impossible ways. From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return apart from visions of horror and despair.
What does she do with the memories?
Who can say? Perhaps she collects them for display like works of art in a nonsensical art gallery. Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far from benevolent.
Interesting. Okay.
Once we get inside, all will become clear.
Alright. I'm ready. I'm ready for anything. Hit me. Like, show up and immediately there's like 50 guys standing at the door with bows drawn. With Daedric arrows. I mean, you know, probably not, but still. Well, it's certainly old, that's for sure. You can hear something. Ooh. I saw that chest even in the dark. Nailed it. A book, give me!
Give me just a moment. I'll have this open.
I believe you. Oh, one of those books had something else. That's cool. Had something fancy. A quest attached to it. There's some wine.
Show you the source of the nightmare.
Whoops.
Over here.
Burned books don't count as like regular books. You can't do anything else with them.
Behold the skull of corruption, the source of Dawnstar's woe.
Ah, yes.
We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
After you. Alright, well if there's sleep, ain't nothing to fear till we deactivate it, right? So let's get a move on, man. I'm a busy person. Oh, they actually wake up when you get close. Pity for them it takes them so long to stand up. It's like you're never gonna be able to stand up fast enough to do anything, buddy.
Damn it! The priests must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released.
Looks difficult to breach.
Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done.
You seem to know an awful lot about this place.
I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina.
Why keep it a secret?
When the orcs invaded the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters here to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs.
Alright, I'm ready.
I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on.
I'm ready.
We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible.
Well, after you. I wonder if hide would look good. I'm gonna take those boots. Hey, you wouldn't happen to have... Yes. Beautiful. I'm still shopping. I'm still keeping an open mind about, let's see. Ah, it's as I feared. No, no, no. Do these look good? Kind of like the hide bracers more. Yeah, I like those more. So that's an improvement. The fur gauntlets are... I like the hide bracers more than the fur gauntlets, so that's good. We'll have to improve them, but that's fine. Yeah, I still am open to the idea of finding other boots, but I do like the gauntlets. That does feel like an improvement. Okay. Sorry, dude, I was shopping. You're slow. I'm gonna charge ahead. I'll see you when you get there. Aw. He's like, well, you better wait because there's a key.
Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakened within.
No, I'm ready. After you, pal. Alright, I'll see you there. Man, you're slow. Got him. Yeah, we have already looked at all those options. Take that. I'll take that. I'll take Vermina robes, mostly for a, Oh, hang on. Give me those boots as well. I can look at that. Anyway, mostly from a aesthetic collectible perspective, but... Okay, let's go ahead and look at those boots. Huh. The first option that wasn't that bad. It's not that bad. It even blends a little bit. You know what? I like it. I'll take it. And it doesn't do anything different than the foot wraps do, but, you know. We'll hold on to the foot wraps just in case. Beautiful. I mean, hey, we're finally building an outfit that I like a little bit more. I mean, like, for, like, you know.
Yes, my daughter.
As bonuses.
What is it I can help with?
Oh, nothing.
We
I
mustn't
thought you were waiting for me.
The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible.
Yes, no kidding. It's like, sorry, go ahead. After you.
This library used to be filled with arcane volumes. Now look at it. Almost everything's been burned.
Indeed.
I hope the tome we need is still intact.
Yeah, otherwise we're gonna be SOL. The other option, of course, is we could just blow a hole in the wall with, like, magic or something. And go around it, but hey, what do I know? Oh, move it! We're good. Alright.
Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need.
What am I looking for?
We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called the Dream Stride.
The Dream Stride.
The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere.
Got it. It looks spooky.
If you'll check the shelves,
It'll look spooky. You'll see it.
I'll check around the lower level.
I was like, got it. Looking for something spooky. Okay. I think, if memory serves, I think it was on the higher level. Yeah, there we go. I think it was over there somewhere. Oh, it actually highlights it. Never mind. It's over here. I was about to say, I think I was going to go over this direction anyway, so it works out just fine. Because this is where I thought it was. But it even highlights it, so it's easier than you think. Hey, man. Found it. He's like, wow, that was fast. I'd be like, yeah, it's almost like I knew right where it was.
Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with?
Found it.
Let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor.
Is that some type of potion?
Yes. The torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world.
That's amazing.
Quite amazing, yes. Alchemy and the blessings of a divine, distilled down into a ingestible liquid. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person.
I'm going to be your test subject then.
As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated.
Yes, well, so far I'm affiliated with several things. with several Daedric gods, so that's no big deal. Do you know where we can find the torpor? I feel like she's not gonna freak out because she's done some crazy things already.
All believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample.
All right. Okay.
The laboratory adjoins the library. I'm hoping we'll find a sample of the torpor left undamaged.
After you. You just want to super slowly walk through. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's fine. I mean, he is slow, but it's not that bad. It doesn't, like, rock my world or anything. Oh, this is a big area. I was about to say, no doubt there's going to be trouble here. I already got that one. Don't worry about it. I got that one, too. He's like, look how good I did. And we're like, okay, and I actually did most of it. I killed the first dude, and you damaged the first one, and then I finished him off. I will see you there. You are slow.
Wait, we're still under attack.
Ah, yes. Boo. Got him. Okay. Hey.
Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the torpor.
How will I know what it looks like?
It should be in a small bottle, very similar to a potion.
And there's it down.
I'll begin searching up here.
Well, no big deal. Odds are it'll highlight it.
Tall bottle with dark liquid.
However, I'm not gonna waste all of these fancy stuff go to waste. Plus, look at all the Daedra hearts, man. Like, eventually, we might need some of those. And hey, look at all the crafting materials, dude. Although some of those were food, we'll have to drop that. Oh, I think that's just a spider web. There's even fire salts, more fire salts, vampire dust, hag raven feathers. Oop. Give me. Thank you. Skeever tail. Man, I got so much good crafting stuff from that. We don't need the food, though. Okay. Hey, man. I found it. Yo.
Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with?
I found the torpor.
I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs. So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drink.
Here? Now?
Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. The longer we wait, the more damage Vermina could be doing to those poor people. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works.
Oh, please. First of all,
We still have much
Book.
to do.
I'm not scared of anything. I've done some crazy things already. Let's just add more to the list.
The orcs
Whoa.
have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Varen.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma. But brother,
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina?
I've made my peace. I'm ready.
Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thorin, we must remain here and guard this skull with our lives if necessary.
agreed to the death.
Then let it be done. Farewell. And what might you need?
Alright. I must charge through. Keep going. Run. Excuse me. Good luck. Charge through. Keep going.
Never should have come here.
Aha! So it begins. Here I am. Hey. Oh, I was about to say, am I supposed to do something?
It worked.
I know, I'm here.
Mara be praised. You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it.
It was remarkable, as if I were really there.
How I envy you. I can only imagine the excitement of seeing history through the eyes of another. Sadly, I am resigned to just reading of its wonders through my research of the skull.
Ah, yes. We can discuss it later. We need to proceed.
Indeed. My reverence for Vermina's machinations should not take precedence over our mission. My apologies. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend.
Alright. Well, hey, that was trippy.
We must get to the skull and destroy it.
Charge! See you there. Odds are you were gonna be slow. Whoa! Dead. Ah, and the one that she was fighting is already dead. The big irony will be if I put on leather boots and it looked great with my armor. I'll be like, huh, funnily enough, leather is going to be really good for me. I mean, we'll try it on out of curiosity, but I like the boots that I put on. They're not bad. So let's do it out of curiosity, but... Wow, that is ironic. They're actually not bad. Because what I don't like is when they're too bulky at the top of the boot, if you notice, is because it looks weird, right? But... those ones, because like the hide boots are a great example because they are really like bulky on top. Now if you're wearing hide armor, it looks fine. You know what I mean? Like you don't look at it and think, wow, those boots are so hideous. You know what I mean? But these ones aren't bad. Now from a color perspective, if we had leather bracers, I would be curious to see how they matched. But the boots by themselves aren't bad. You know what I mean? Like they're not that bad. Let's go ahead and put on the boots I was wearing before and see if... I don't know, though. The boots I had before, they're there, and they're more subtle. And even though, obviously, they provide no armor, in a lot of ways, you know what? I think I like these more. Because the leather boots aren't terrible, but these ones are there, and they're a little more subtle. So I think I'm happier with what we have already. We'll keep the leather boots, because you never know. You never know. But, you know. And if we could find like pieces of leather armor, it wouldn't be a terrible idea to take any pieces we find, because again, we're gonna need armors to display, and you know, after a certain point and stuff. So jumping on that earlier is not a bad plan. Oh, can I not use their board? Oh, I can. It was just being funny. Because I was about to say, can I? Oh, I can't. I can't. All right. I was just trying to see if I could dismantle those robes of illusion, but no such luck. Wow, I have so many minor magica potions. I'm gonna have to drop off, you know, 1 million of them when we get back to civilization. Oh, I thought I saw something else. Whoop! I missed. Wow, actually, you got that one, buddy. I'm impressed. For once, I didn't do anything to that one. It's because I charged, but I missed. It's kind of a weird thing to control. It's not always easy. And this one, the orc guy won. Like that, nerd. Ah, you finished him off, but I got the kill. I mean, but I did most of the damage. We already have the leather boots. I want other pieces to it. Is that dagger... Well, no, because that's 12 base, so no, it's not better. Okay. I already have the Vermina robes for a souvenir. Take those. Alright. Oh, these guys are dead. Wasn't there a big ol' orc down here, or was that farther down? Ooh. Adept lock. Dang it. Keep it up. Oh. We found the slot where it is. It's just a matter of making it work now. Oh, come on, though. We're gonna go right back to the same spot, so you might as well give it to me. Give it. Thank you. All that for 12 frickin' gold. What a ripoff. What a ripoff. I've opened novice chests that were better than that. She's dead. Oh, she dead. Let's see. If you can hear a piano, that's my sister playing the piano, so nothing I can do about that, obviously. I don't think you'll be able to hear too much of it if you can hear it any at all. I see potions lying around. You can't fool me. Oh, there's...
What are you looking at?
Oh, he's not dead. What's funny is I clicked on him and he's like, "What are you looking at?" I was like, "Whoa!" No, that's my best, nerd. Anyway. He's like, "What are you looking at?" I was like, "Whoa!" I clicked on him because he didn't get up on his own, so I thought that was suspicious. Yeah, we do have to be careful because... Yeah, we have to be careful because obviously we don't have the armor rating to just charge in crazily. We have to watch who we attack and how we attack. 'Tis important because I don't have the health for anything else.
Never should have come here.
I like that animation where if you attack him from behind, sometimes you'll do that where you like grab him and stab him in the back. I like that. Yeah, we don't need anything from that guy. Ooh. Oh. Well, they're only soul gem fragments. I thought that they were garnets. I'm like, oh man, look at all the money sitting here. We'll keep going. Fine, I'll go in first. If you're scared.
Wait. Baron, Thoric, you're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir.
Gasp.
I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda, priest of Mara. You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you. No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies. I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara. Then you leave me no choice. Lady Mara.
What? It was a dud. Alright, well that was weird. It's so hard to see. There's so much lightning. Alright, there's one of them. Let's say, you're not killing me fast enough, pal. Woo! That was intense.
I knew Baron and Thoric. They were my friends. Is this punishment for my past?
Probably.
Is it Mara's will to torment me so?
Probably not. Let's see. They were trying to kill us.
And had they succeeded, Dawnstar's fate would be sealed. You have a unique way of looking at things, my friend.
It's
time.
I'm pragmatic.
The
right?
skull must be destroyed. If you'll stand back, I'll perform the ritual granted to me by Lady Mara.
It's funny too, because he's like, "You have a peculiar way of looking at things." I'm like, I feel like that's very simple. They attacked us and they died. Like, you attack me, you die. It's just as simple as that. It's not that complicated. It's just like, hey, you want to live? Don't attack me. I don't think I've ever noticed his chest here before. I'll take all of that.
I call upon you, Lady Mara.
Oop.
The skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier and to send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you. When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Arender will turn on you.
She sounds like the thing
Quickly,
from Portal.
kill him now.
GLaDOS.
Kill
Is that her
him
name?
and claim the skull for your own. Vermina commands you.
I mean, vaguely. That's my skull, bro. Take that, Priest Amara. Oh, I don't want your torches. I'll take the monk robes, mostly for, you know. Skull of Corruption is mine. Thank you. There we go. It's a Daedric artifact, by the way. The Skull of Corruption. It's very cool looking. 20 points damage and increases to 50 if powered with dreams collected from sleeping people. So no, it's not that good, but it is. But hey, it's a Daedric artifact, and I want one, and I want it. Anyway, but hey, there you go. So plus, from an RP perspective, at this point, it's things are making more and more sense. It's more and more likely that our character would do, you know, would kill people or do whatever she had to get, you know, to get things. It makes more. It's more and more, you know, it's more and more common because she's like, if I kill this dude, I get this cool Daedric artifact. She's like, yep, that's good enough for me, and just immediately jumps him. Oops, this way. So this point's pretty believable. It's pretty in character these days. But now we have a lot of good stuff to drop off. So let's go do it, shall we? All right, back again. So we are here to see if we can break down anything, and let's find out, shall we? Ooh, the Necklace of Smithing. I can break that down. The other two I cannot. But hey, obviously, you know, it's a gain, and that's always a good thing. Cool. All right, so now we can run to the house and drop to the warehouse. They all know. Anyway, but we'll run to the warehouse and we're gonna drop off everything, and then.
I saw something near Shimmer Mist Cave to the northeast.
Did you?
Some kind of creature, small and wicked. Never seen its like before.
Falmer, probably. If he hasn't seen it before and it was small and wicked, odds are my first guess is Falmer. Don't quote me because I might be wrong. I've been wrong once or twice. Okay, I've been wrong before, but it would be my first guess. So you know. Anyway, so we'll run to the warehouse and we'll drop off all this crap. But then we need to see if. But then we need to see if we can go talk to the Jarl at Dawnstar. Because if we're really dreaming, maybe he'll sell us a property. Now, he might be like, you know, there's room for a new thing, and you'll have to do more stuff. It's possible that that'll be a thing. But even if that's a thing, that's fine. At least we're, you know, on the right path, right? So that's a good thing. And plus, it is on the list to become Thane of every hold, you know? So that's not a bad idea either. It's all kind of on the same to-do list anyway. I think we could just sell the soul gem fragment. They have a tiny bit of value, and you can't use them for anything, so I guess we'll just put it in the sellable pile. You won't make hardly anything, but they're not stolen, and you could technically sell them, so it's good enough for me. Anyway, we could drop off all of this. We got a lot of good ingredients back there. Keep going. Keep going. Beautiful. All right, we did get a few books in that as well. Give me a minute, Lydia. Okay, I was about to say, I think we did have... Oh, dang it. I didn't even read the pamphlet. Hang on. Let's see. Treasure map, Imperial Missive. There. Sorry, I do want to read that so I can show you guys. We'll drop off all my stuff, and then we'll read it. Then we'll drop off everything. All right. Oh, hide. That's one. I think that's... Oh, no, hang on. I saw those snow... Those saber cat snow pelts. And we had 3 of them, which is pretty good. We're gonna need them later once we're actually building our house, because it's a decoration you're gonna need for the wall, so it's easier to grab it now. Yeah, we could put all of those away. Okay, and then from the front, Elven Sword, and then the Skull of Corruption as well. All right, and then potions, lockpicking, magicka. Yeah, we have 15 too many. Drop off all of those. Alright, we drop off all the resist shock, the resist fire, the fancy magicka, even the fancy healing, because we're doing fine in the healing department. And we have one too many stamina potions as well. Because we're probably not going to use that either, right? So it makes sense to ditch all that you can. Okay. And then we have some soul gems. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and read that pamphlet. Museum pamphlet. Silas Vesius presents. I don't know if that's how you're saying his name. I know his first name is Silas, but I don't know how to pronounce his last name, technically. Anyway, the Museum of the Mythic Dawn, a history of the cult that toppled the Septim Dynasty. Inside of his very own home in the great capital of the Pale, Dawnstar, free and open to all citizens of Skyrim. So there you go. So for any of you that played Oblivion, your ears are probably perking up. But now I've only played a tiny bit of Oblivion. I have never actually completed it or gotten far. I have played a tiny bit of Oblivion way back in the day. And so, but even I remember Mythic Dawn. I'm almost positive they were the guys in the beginning that were attacking you. I'm almost positive they're the same guys. But don't quote me, of course, because again, I didn't play a lot of them. But I think the Mythic Dawn are the same people. It's also weird too because I think that the Imperials were the guards in Oblivion as well that were around at least the ones that I saw. I think they were Imperial guards, and so it is funny that now the Empire is this, you know, how far they have fallen. Anyway, let's go talk to the Jarl first. See if this homeboy will,
One side, coming through.
Anyway, see if this homeboy will give us a home. Let us buy some property. Because I want to start, you know, getting the ball rolling on the house building. We might not go, like, you know, crazy, like we're going to build the house completely done today or anything. I kind of want to do it like a slow burn so that way we can kind of get it done a little bit at a time over a little bit of time, you know what I mean? Like, get it done a piece at a time, a little bit at a time. So that way we don't get burned out. I think it'd be better. Hey, man.
The nightmares in Dawnstar have lifted, and I hear you helped that happen. You have my thanks.
Oh, you're welcome.
Don't bother me again unless it's important.
Just a servant of Skald the Elder.
Yeah.
Worthy of time and consideration.
Glory, Yod. The Empire will never take Dawnstar, while every last man, woman, and child here draws breath.
With respect, Jarl, you can't ask everyone to throw themselves against trained legionnaires. Let's leave the fighting to the Stormcloaks.
You're right. Why? Glory with too many souls fighting over it. We'll drive out the Empire and be celebrated as heroes when we win.
If we win, this war's gonna drag on for years. I can feel it.
True.
Prepare for a long struggle ahead.
Enough of your dire predictions. There's enough time.
Hi.
I'm Skald's house guard and head of his guard at
Not as
Dawnstar.
dumb as you look.
How do you...
All right.
Blast it all. Blast it all. Maybe you... I don't know. Do you have to, like, talk to the Falkreath one? Like, do you have to get that one going and then does it unlock other ones?
Vampires attacked the Hall of the Vigilant.
I've heard
burned
that.
it to the ground.
Heard that too.
Never heard of vampires doing anything like that before.
Ah, yes. The keyword is before. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick Google search on how you find that stinking house. Okay, we are back. So, according to Google, all it says is talk to him. It's like, alright. So maybe we'll just exhaust every option, and we'll just see what happens.
I've been in charge of Dawnstar for over 35 years.
Is Dawnstar prepared for dragon attacks?
The only reason dragons are attacking is because Talos is angry with us for turning our backs on him. As soon as we drive the Empire out of Skyrim, the dragons will vanish. Mark my words.
Interesting theory. How is Dawnstar faring in the war?
The Stormcloaks are destined to win this fight. Talos is with us, and when you fight under a divine's blessing, victory is assured. Dawnstar has a history of being the site of battles that have crippled the fate of the Empire. I hope this remains true.
Why won't you give me the house?
My only aim is to keep the peace.
Darn it all. Well, I guess we're not doing that. I don't know. That's annoying. I don't know how to trigger it, because yeah, Google was unhelpful. I guess we could just go to Falkreath and we could just talk, and we'll see if maybe after we talk to it and they're like, you can buy this now, then maybe we can try Dawnstar. But it doesn't say that in the freaking. It doesn't say that on Google. Like the site that I was looking at didn't say anything about that, and that would be kind of a dumb requirement that you have to do it. But Falkreath is the first place you hear about it. I just don't want to buy this set of properties specifically because I've seen this one. It's the one I always buy. So I want to go to a one that's different. And I think the third option is the one in the marshes, and it's gross. It's gross. Oop. That dude was talking. The guard was like, "You talked to that murderess," but I missed what he said. He's probably referring to the whole werewolf thing.
Heard about you. Oh.
Easy, buddy. Easy. I'm assuming you're sleeping. Yes. All right. Let's wait till it's not 4 a.m. That'll be a good start. Let's get it out. Let's bring the time down to a normal hour to be visiting people. There you go. Like noon is a good time to be visiting people. There you go. Rise and shine, old man. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. There you are. Yo.
Enemies and ears. Both are everywhere.
How are you a better Jarl than Sidgear?
Well, for one thing, I won't empty Falkreath's coffers to buy myself fine clothes and expensive mead. For another, I won't get mixed up with criminals and other sorts who take advantage of the honest folk for profit. I might be old, but I haven't forgotten that a Jarl's first duty is to look after his people.
Interesting.
Mind what you say. The Empire has
Interesting. All right. Well, surely that dude has a.
I put Falkreath.
No, I was about to say. That guy's probably.
Try not to judge
Aha!
Falkreath too harshly, visitor. The war has been hard on us.
You sound nervous about being the new steward.
I in it. Taking care of the entire hold is another matter entirely. It would be a big enough job without the war on and the dragons about. I just hope I can do right by the good folk who are looking to us to see to their needs. Don't judge Dengeir too harshly.
Interesting.
He's old, but he means
That's the thing is I don't want to purchase a house.
Being House Carl of Falkreath is an honor.
Yeah, see what I mean? It's like
Treat the Jarl with
it shouldn't affect it, but it shouldn't affect it. But all right, one more Google search. Give me a minute. Okay, back in Civilization. So I did another Google search, and a lot of people are saying I slept. They're like, I slept for 30 days. I slept for whatever, and they're like, and then you just talk to them again, and it just works. So here's the issue, though: is something is going to happen when we go to sleep. We don't sleep. On top of the fact, because we don't sleep, and the biggest reason is because we're a werewolf, so we don't get any bonuses for sleeping because werewolf blood. But something is going to happen quest-wise when we sleep. So what we're going to do is we're going to sleep. This other thing is going to kick off, and all that's fine. That's gonna kick off. We're gonna do enough to get that done, and then I'm gonna try sleeping for a lot of time, and then we'll see. But I didn't want to start anything without you guys being aware of what's about to happen to us. So here we go. You guys ready for this? I'm like, what? Where am I? This is not my house. I'm like, I don't feel so good.
Sleep well.
What? Where am I? Who are you?
Does it matter? You're warm, dry, and still very much alive. That's more than can be said for old Grelod,
You know about that?
Half of Skyrim knows. Old hag gets butchered in her own orphanage. Things like that tend to get around. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm not criticizing. It was a good kill. Old Crone had it coming, and you saved a group of urchins to boot. But there is a slight problem.
A problem?
You see, that little Aretino boy was looking for the Dark Brotherhood. For me and my associates. Grelod the Kind was, by all rights, a Dark Brotherhood contract. A kill that you stole. A kill you must repay.
You want me to murder someone else? Who?
Well now, funny you should ask. If you turn around, you'll notice my guests. I've collected them from... well, that's not really important. The here and now. That's what matters. You see, there's a contract out on one of them, and that person can't leave this room alive. But, oh, which one? Go on. See if you can figure it out. Make your choice. Make your kill. I just want to observe and admire.
Alright, I'll do it. I'll kill one of them.
See, I knew we could resolve this civilly. A debt owed must be repaid. You understand that.
Makes sense to
Well,
me.
Get to it then. Pick your guest and send the poor fool to the void. I'll give you the key to this shack and you'll be on your way.
Fair enough. So, as you can see, as you can see, some things have happened. By the way, Lydia is gonna get fired because, like, somehow Astrid, or I mean, this person, this person whose name is Astrid. Spoiler alert. This Dark Brotherhood member. Oh no, she said her name is Astrid. We're good. I didn't spoil anything. So Astrid somehow managed to get into my house, me, the werewolf, the dragonborn, and my house Carl, who sits in my room, didn't manage to see it. So Lydia's gonna get demoted after this. All right, well let's talk to these fools.
I can hear you talking out there. Please let me go. I've done nothing to you.
Who are you?
My name is Full-Time. I'm a soldier. Well, mercenary, really. You know, a sellsword. I've lived in Skyrim all my life. That's all. I'm a nobody, really. So, can't you just let me go?
Would someone pay to have you killed?
What? Oh, God. I don't want to die.
Answer me or die.
Please. I don't know. I mean, I'm a soldier. I've killed people when I was ordered to. Maybe there was sometimes I got carried away. But war is war, right? Nobody could blame me for that. Could they?
Interesting.
What did I do? Please, whatever it is, I'm sorry.
So there's a soldier. There is I mean, he's a mercenary. There is this mercenary who possibly kills people and gets carried away with things. So that's the first person.
Cowards. Stealing a woman from her home. For shame.
Who are you?
None of your damn business who I am. If you're going to kill me, just do it already. Esmara is my witness. If I didn't have this hood on right now, I would spit right in your face.
Would someone pay to have you killed?
Excuse me. What kind of question is that?
One last time, would someone pay to have you killed?
I'm kneeling here with my hands bound and a sack over my head, and you have the gall to ask me that? What
Yes.
do you think, genius?
Alright, so we have a moron who doesn't tell me anything.
Nonsense. I've got a home to keep and children to feed. Now, let me out of here.
If I kill you, I'm doing your kids a favor.
Come now, whatever the problem, we can talk about it like civilized folk,
Who are you?
Ah, Varsha, at your service. Obtainer of goods, taker of lives, and defiler of daughters.
Ah,
Have you
yes.
not
There's a
heard of
resume.
me? Perhaps I will have my people carve my name in your corpse as a reminder.
Would someone pay to have you killed?
Me? Are you serious?
Answer me or I'll paint this room with your blood.
Fool, don't you get it? I live in the shadow of death every day. a knife in every doorway, a knocked arrow on every rooftop. If one of my enemies would not pay to have me killed, I would take it as a personal insult.
So we
Tell
have
you
this
what,
guy who is
you release me, and
just
I
a scumbag.
promise my associates will not hunt you down like an animal and butcher you in the street. It is a win-win.
So we have a scumbag, we have a moron who won't tell me anything, and we have a sellsword who probably gets carried away and bullies people, but he's upset when he gets caught. Well, I'll tell you what I've always done when it comes to choosing one, and it's actually surprisingly simple. Wait for it. Beautiful. And I'll take my arrow back, and I'll take the hood. I actually didn't mean to take your shoes. You can have those. There. That's what I've always done. I'll take the hood. See the arrows in their faces. Scaled armor. Oh, those are actually pretty good armor. Those boots are wide, though. That would never look good. Anyway, there you go. That's what I've always done. I always just kill all three because they're all probably guilty of something. There you go. You happy?
Well, well. Aren't we the overachiever? 3 possibilities, 3 victims. Must have been one of them, right? So why take chances?
You told me to kill, and I killed.
Indeed. For you, my friend, seem to understand what's truly important. When I give an order to spill blood, you follow it. No questions, no remorse.
So I'm free to go?
Of course. And you've repaid your debt in full. Here's the key to the shack. But why stop here? I say we take our relationship to the next level. I would like to officially extend to you an invitation to join my family, the Dark Brotherhood. In the southwest reaches of Skyrim, in the Pine Forest, you'll find the entrance to our sanctuary. It's just beneath the road, hidden from view. When questioned by the Black Door, answer with the correct passphrase, "Silence, my brother." Then you're in, and your new life begins. I'll see you at home.
Well, there you go. There you go, everybody. We did it. We did it, everyone. We are officially... We are official. I mean, we're not totally official yet because we haven't done it yet, but we have been offered a position in the Dark Brotherhood. And if this place looks familiar, look, it's the abandoned shack that we discovered all those, whatever, I mean, in-game months ago. Anyway. So the other house, by the way, it's somewhere over here. It's like somewhere over here. It's like on the border of snow and marshes. It's kind of icky. Anyway, but yeah, so that's the, we can actually unhighlight that for a minute. Alright. Oh. Well, there's quote-unquote enemies nearby. How true that is, I can't tell you. So let's try and walk over a little ways away from the shack, and crouching down, and we'll see if we can get out of here. It's stupid. Anyway, we probably should sleep at home, actually. Beautiful, I can teleport now. Anyway, but yeah, so it is interesting. Now, from an RP perspective, it's not even that unbelievable, because now our character has done things. She's more and more likely. Now she's getting power hungry, and she's, and now she's killed more and more people for Daedric artifacts, and, and now she's doing things that are darker and darker. So for her, hanging out, getting in good with the Dark Brotherhood, this feared name in all of Skyrim and everywhere is not a bad concept, because she's a pretty sneaky gal herself, and and a lot of that comes very naturally to her, and of course she has no problem killing anyone, so so it's pretty good stuff, man. Anyway, alright, so I'm gonna get to this, and I'll probably just see you guys after I sleep for a few days. I mean, obviously in-game, obviously. I'll sleep for a few days, and then we'll go check back with the Jarl, and we'll see if he will give me my just due. Alrighty, we are back. So I slept an in-game 3 days, and so let's go teleport on over, find out if this whole crap went way too far. Anyway, let's find out if this crap worked, if we're really lucky, If we're lucky, it did. If we're being realistic, it probably didn't. In which case, we will just ignore the whole house process for a while, and we'll just come back, and we will just, you know, revisit it when I, you know, we'll just revisit it when I'm more chill. You can tell how you don't realize how like not clear.
Sorry, gotta run.
You don't realize how I don't know, not maybe foggy is the word.
That vampires attacked the Hall of the Vigilant.
Anyway, but yeah, you don't realize how like foggy or whatever it is until you show up here when it's not like that, you know? When you show up when it's clear, you're like, man, this place is like really clear. After you actually like look at it and notice things. It's interesting. I find it interesting. Anyway. Alright, let's see if he'll do anything.
You're not as dumb as you look.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Don't bother me again unless it's important.
That's what I thought. You're worthless. I hate you. I hate you. Alright, that's exactly what I thought would happen. So we'll just ignore it. I don't know. We'll ignore it, whatever. It's a stupid quest anyway. Get in line with the quests that are freaking busted in this game. Anyway, my rage will probably vanish in no time, hopefully. So while we're here, let's go ahead and get this museum thing going because there's some good rewards that we will actually use on the other side. So let's
want this silence.
Let's get it going.
Why should I hide from it? This is my family's legacy.
It's the past. Dead oaths on dead lips. Let it stay there.
The museum is opening, Medina.
Who are you?
I beg you, don't go into Silas's museum.
Who's Silas? Who's Silas? What's this museum?
Silas comes from one of the oldest families in Dawnstar. They have a complicated history. Several of his ancestors belonged to the Mythic Dawn, the cult that almost destroyed Tamriel. His family's involvement was only found out well after the crisis had died down, but it still ruined their reputation. They were outcasts. And now Silas is back, and this museum to the Mythic Dawn is his way of trying to rebuild his family's pride. It's misguided.
Interesting.
That museum is a mistake.
And
Hi.
Here comes my first visitor. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend.
Museum of the Mythic Dawn?
Yes. My collection of artifacts from a group that toppled an empire. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for.
Sounds good.
Let's talk inside.
Yeah. I definitely look like someone who doesn't fool around. I am not your average person, that's for sure. Go inside the house, dude. I can't speak to you before then. There, let me back up. There we go. It's like, we'll go inside. We can't kick this off before then.
Feel free to look around. Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss that job I mentioned. The tapestries hung here and outside were found in hideouts, where members of the Mythic Dawn would meet and plot. The cult's greatest accomplishment was the assassination of the Septim Dynasty and the opening of the Oblivion Gates.
No, there you go. See? Oblivion. What'd I tell you?
That burned paper is all that remains of the fabled Mysterium Xarxes, the blasphemous book written by Mehrunes Dagon himself.
Gasp.
It's said that Mankar Cameron used the book to open a portal to a paradise, where all his followers would live forever.
Interesting.
The commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes were written by the Mythic Dawn cult leader, Mankar Cameron. He promised a paradise awaited his followers when they died, that they would be reborn by Mehrunes Dagon's side.
Interesting.
Ah, yes. That scabbard. Notice the insignia? An Oblivion Gate. A key symbol of Mehrunes Dagon, the patron Daedra of the Mythic Dawn.
Well, it's certainly a good-looking sheath,
Did
that's
you
for
have
sure.
any questions about the museum?
Or scabbard,
Or would
whatever.
you rather talk business?
Same thing. Alright, let's talk about this job you want done.
A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes' razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group. And they're right here, in Skyrim.
You want me to get those fragments?
At least 2 of the owners, Gonzol and Draskua, are dangerous marauders. And the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked.
Deal. I want to know more about this razor.
The razor is Mehrunes Dagon's personal artifact. It has always heralded bloody change and carnage. It's held many names. Dagger of the Final Wounds, Bane of the Righteous, the Kingslayer. The Mythic Dawn worshipped Dagon as a god. Having his razor would be invaluable to my collection.
Oh, yes.
Good luck finding the fragments.
Thank you. Okay. And what was the... Didn't he give me a book? Not that one. Lost... Is it not Lost Legend? Ah, the Keepers of the Razor. Alright, Jorgen of Morthal, 8th generation of Clan Axebearer, to bear the hilt of Mehrunes Razor, son of Halnir, son of Hroi, son of Koli, son of Malta, son of... Oh my gosh, the names are getting crazier. Lirglade, son of Nadir, son of Lean. Alright, and then Gunzul, leader of the Cracked Tusk Bandits, the 8th to bear the blade shards of Mehrunes Razor, and he's sons of lots of people. And Draska, leader of the Forsworn of Dead Crone Rock, and 8th to bear the pommel of Mehrunes Razor, daughter of lots of people. Okay. I was just curious. Alrighty. So... on that, highlight that. Okay. Let's find some trouble. Let's build ourselves a fancy dagger. So let's see, at least 2 of them are way down here. Okay, well there's the one in Morthal up there, there's the one over there, and the 3rd one is down here. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and start with Morthal, because that one will be the simplest. So let's go to... I guess we'll just go to the abandoned shack and then go south. I suppose... Might as well, and we'll work on building ourselves a fancy dagger, because it is because surely interfering with more Daedric Lord things will only be good for us, which is our character's way of thinking anyway. All right, so it is the one that's directly south, right? Yeah. Yep, directly south. It's in Morthal. Shouldn't be that hard to see. Shouldn't be that hard. All right, here we are, just outside of Morthal. It was an uneventful walk, but we are here. And we're going to go talk to the guy who has this piece that we need. And it's the one that's not inside of a location, it looks like. Oh, I guess this river is shallow. Shallower than you would think. Alright, it's over here. Let's see if we can find a way to get the razor from him. We'll see.
What's the Jarl going to do about it? How are we supposed to feel safe in our own homes?
Please, enough already. I have told Ygritte of your concerns. She'll look after you all. Please, go about your business.
We've no need for wizards in our midst. Morthal has enough problems as it is.
I've a lot of respect for the Restoration
Let's get back
School.
to it then.
Skyrim could use more healers.
Wait, first of all...
I do what I can to see that Idgrud's time isn't wasted, and that she only has to deal with important matters.
What was that argument outside the hall?
Ah, you saw that, did you? Life in
Oh, yeah.
Morthal has been troubled lately. The people are uncertain, restless, and merely look to the Jarl for leadership.
What's going on in Morthal?
There's news of rebellion against the Empire. Strange noises have been heard in the marshes at night. And then, the tragedy with Rogar's home. The men simply seek wisdom. Everything will be fine.
I'm looking for work. Got any leads?
The Jarl has put out a bounty to slay a giant. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
Interesting. So what's weird about that house that we've been trying to buy? Yeah, well, people were talking about like you need giant stuff. So it's weird that suddenly it's being brought up over in Morthal. But I almost think that they were saying that Morthal is where you buy the one that's in the swamp, So I don't know. I have no idea what's happening anymore.
That's what many here wanted. A quiet life in a quiet place, without the noise or the trouble of a city. Now some worry this wizard Fallion will foul it all up.
Interesting.
Until next time.
Interesting. Alright, well, one thing at a time, though. We're on a mission. We will look into the whole giant slaying business. Yeah. Anyway, we'll look into the whole giant thing. But one thing at a time. First, we have to talk to this guy. Don't go in. We can make it.
I'm telling you, I heard it.
Unless it's about the meal.
Oh, that was close. We did it.
Time to talk. Too much to do.
Alright. You seemed upset about something. But first, let's get this out of the way.
Our Jarl does what? She hides inside with her visions. We need a leader, not some mystic.
You don't trust the Jarl?
How can I? She never speaks with us. She's allowed this wizard Falcon to live in our midst practicing gods know what. And now there's talk of rebellion and dragons? What help could Idgrad be against them? No. We can only rely on ourselves. You do well to remember that.
Interesting. I'm looking for the piece for pieces of Mehrunes razor.
Don't know what you're talking about, stranger.
Really? Silas Vesius? I don't know. Silas says otherwise.
I've heard of him. My father had suspicions about his connection to the mythic Dawn. Guess they were true. I don't need this. My family wasted 8 generations keeping that razor safe from a dead cult. As far as I care, it can stay locked in my house.
You won't miss it then.
I don't care, but my ancestors do. You can't have it.
Let's see. Give me the hilt or things get ugly.
You want to fight? You got it. Come on. Let's see what you're made.
You missed. You missed again.
Enough.
You missed again.
This ends now.
You still missed. Hey, you finally hit me. You should be proud.
Damn you.
You like that, punk?
Damn it. Why'd you have to walk into Morthal?
Wait for it. I can't respond yet. Give it a minute. Give it a minute. A long minute. A very long minute. Alright, let's just... Oh, there we go. Give me the hilt. Now.
Fine. The hilt is in the chest inside my house. Here are the keys. Take that damn thing and go.
There we go. It had some issues showing up, but we got it. Went left and right. Okay. Alright. I'm going in. I'm getting me a hilt. And I fought him for it. I'll take that, and while I'm there, I'm going to take that too. I don't need your stupid whatever that is. I don't need your potion, but I'll take the gold too. As for my trouble. Beautiful. Alright, there's the hilt. I'm probably just going to give the dude the pieces all at once, rather than turning in one piece at a time. Let's go to this mine, and then we'll work our way over there to the, yeah. Then we'll work our way towards this Forsworn camp that has what we need. You know, one option that we could do is we could go to turn into a werewolf and charge him, because if we know there's Forsworn there, it could be a good way for us to level up. Know what I mean? Okay. Let's see. Is it that one? First of all, where am I? No, it's not that one. It's that one, right? Yes. Right? Yeah, it's that one. Okay. So it's the one that's over the mountain. So let's see. I wonder if going like south this way, because I really don't want to have to spam jump up that mountain. If I was going to do it, I think right there is the best way. Otherwise, going around 900 miles is going to be the other option. So let's see if I can work my way around. We will consider the werewolf thing. We'll have to see. Alrighty, here we are. So, and it turns out I was able to jump up that cliff face, and it actually wasn't that bad at all. So there's our objective right over there. If memory serves, there is... I think I remember what this camp is. I might be wrong, but even if I'm wrong, there is... I know there'll be Forsworn there, but I think there is a lot of Forsworn there. So this could be a great opportunity for some werewolf leveling up action. So let's do it. And we'll just hit the one camp and then we'll morph back because I want to pick up the loot, and of course we'll need to grab the razor piece. So, you know, there'll be lots of reasons to do so. All right, right up the pathway. Excuse me, goat. I don't get anything for killing you yet, so you're lucky.
Never should have come here.
Yummy. Forsworn. Ah, get mauled.
Face the Forsworn.
Come in, face the Forsworn. You're like trying so hard to talk smack while she's being eaten. It's hard to sound tough when you're being mauled, that's for sure. That's for sure. Anything else in this tower I should know about? Oh, easy. Easy. Aha. Easy, let's not, I don't want to fall off. Delicious. Alright, who wants to die next? Your archers are not very good shots. Ah, there's... Oh, there you are. Come here. Wait for it. Wait for it. There it is. Dead. They're still missing. Oh, there we go. They finally hit me. Man, guys, that was not impressive. You were missing so bad. Wait for it. Wait for it. Beautiful.
Will reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Again, trying to talk smack while he's being mauled. It's a pity your arrows don't do jack, huh? They're even worse than iron arrows. Woo! There he goes. So there's lots of different kill animations. One of them is obviously you grab them and you literally throw them, which is cool. But yeah, so that's one of them. There's another one where you grab them by the neck and you like squeeze and you like you literally rip their head off and their heads go flying. It's awesome. That one's kind of hard to do, and I don't know how you do it on purpose. And yeah, there's lots of different kill animations, so it's kind of sometimes it's hard to get the one you want. I missed the tripwire, but it ultimately didn't matter because it missed me as well. So. Delicious. Wait for it. Wait for it. Just grab them and throw him. I was like, don't fall off, body. I will chase you down, but I don't want to. It's more work. And they count, because even though Briar Hearts have weirdness going on, weird magic stuff going on, it still works out. And I can't eat the spider yet. But don't worry, in time we will be able to. Ugh. We're doing it. Here I am. Let's see. Dead Crone Rock. Do you think it's... I mean, it says my objective is down there, but do you... I probably could go in this way. I could probably go in this way and have it work just fine. Odds are they all lead back to the same place. And we can't loot, but we'll be back. It'll be fine. Yummy. Also, we leveled up again, but this time we get the greatest perk of all, able to feed off most dead creatures. So now we can eat animals too, and like Draugr and all kinds of things, which will really help as well because it's obviously easier to level that way. Alright, obviously our objective is telling us to leave, but there's more perks to be gained.
What was that?
Hi. It's very dark in here. Just like one shot her Antronach. It's like, man, that was not very impressive. She's like, yeah, I know how to summon things, and she just dies immediately. You're like, yeah, you know, not really feeling, I'm not exactly trembling right now. Oh, can you hit switches? Oh, you can hit switches as a werewolf. Well, that's convenient. I don't know what that one did, but any switch is a good one, right? And your flames mean nothing. Ow. I mean, they do hurt a little bit, but I'll be fine. I'm looking for kills. Alright. Well, hey, there was some more kills, so that's good. So that's good. Where the heck are we now? Oh, this is our destination, funnily enough. You missed. Ow. I'm stuck on your insignificant tiny object. Yeah, mine. Can you get shouts as a werewolf? Probably. Yep. Fear, dismay. As much as I would love to level up more, alas, there's oh, there's a goat. It's like, ooh, look, a goat. A goat's body. That'll work. Anyway, but yeah, as much as I would love to level up more, our piece is here, so I don't know how long you have to wait. Like, if you wait once, is it enough? So, historically, I've waited lots of hours. You know what I mean? Like, I wait, like, whatever, 6 hours and it's enough. Yeah, it looks like one's not enough, so let's just wait, like, usually I wait, like, 6 or 12 hours or whatever, and then it's usually enough. But yeah, usually one doesn't cut it. I'm assuming that'll be enough, right? Yeah. Beautiful. That was worth, man. We made great progress. Nice. Alright, I'll take that. Alright, now let's go first person as well. Oh, look, another unusual gem. And there's a key as well. Lovely. Anything else? Alright. Hey, there's the pommel we need. There's a big chest up here, too. Scaled helmet, we don't need that. Alright, and those sparks, I will take that, though. Oh, actually, wait, it's a book. Give me that back. Okay. Take those so it shuts the fire off. Anyway, so I'm going to run back through and loot everything along the way. And I will probably just see you guys once we're actually making, you know, more important progress. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, back again. So, there was a lot of good loot in there. Like, I found another one of those unusual gems. Let's see. There's found lots of different soul gems. Found some more lockpicks. I found, obviously, leather strips. There's another piece. More soul gems, some goat hides, some garnets, flawless or otherwise. More soul gems. Books-wise, I did find a few more books, not too many. I did find a fair amount of ingredients. I found a couple scrolls. I found a lot of potions. I found lots of, like, sellable, like, ruby necklaces and sapphire necklaces and a ruby ring. I got a glass war axe, an elven war axe, 71 forsworn arrows, some orc arrows. So lots of good loot there. Now, something you might have noticed is in my inventory I am wearing forsworn armor. Look how amazing the forsworn, like, gauntlets and boots look with this outfit. Like, the spikes up top, like, totally match the spikes on your gauntlets and stuff, and it looks so good. This is definitely, so far, it's my favorite combination. Because it all looks so, like, savage and stuff. It looks so good. I love it. And so, obviously, that's definitely what we will be rocking. Now, we are going to have to improve these things, but that's okay. We are going to have to improve our gauntlets and our boots, but that's fine, of course. But yeah, lots of good stuff so far. So very happy with the look that we found, and it looks really good. I'm very happy with that. So we are headed towards the final piece of this little shindig. We're going to discover the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary while we're over here because it's convenient, and then we will go over there. Now, I don't think, even though I think we have multiple transformations. Looks like we are at our werewolf limit, but all we would have to do is wait, and then we could transform again. But I think we won't transform for this next set because we don't have to go crazy with the. We don't have to go too crazy. So I'll just show you guys where this is. So there's this super dark, sketch-looking pond, and then there's the door, and you talk to it. It'll ask you a question, which we know the answer to, so it's fine. Anyway. Ugh. But obviously we're not doing that at this particular moment. I just wanted to discover it while it was convenient. Yeah, I love the forsworn boots and gauntlets with this, with the Savior's hide. Very happy with that. And I'm really happy that we finally found a look that was good. Very happy. So, the final piece of this dagger. Come at me, nerd. Dead. Anyway, give me the pelt. The sound delay is so bad. So anyway, we'll charge in, we'll massacre these fools, and that'll be that, man. Let's see. I wonder which easiest way to get in here. Let's just go in the front door. No fear. We could whip out our bow if we wanted to do some range. I'm probably not going to sneak, but we could. You could bring it out just for ease. I was looking for people to show up. Yeah, well, if my sense of, if I didn't lose track of where the ground was when the dudes hit me, which again, I disagree with what that does, as if suddenly you forgot wherever, what up and down was or something.
You're a fool to fight.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, the one time he doesn't keep walking. Love the good old classic Skyrim warp. Again, I fire, he stops moving. Gotcha. Fucking stupid. Where you hiding, nerd? There you are. Got him. It was good. One of those guys was, for some reason, oddly hard to hit, but we got through it. We got through it. Alright, and there was this guy over here. The strafing god. I was just seeing if any of my arrows were easy to see. Might as well save the ones you can. And then, oh yeah, there was the one up here, which got destroyed. Let's see. Oh, there he is. There he is. I like these guys have a lot of pelts on them too, which is really convenient, because I'm going to need to make leather to improve my gauntlets. Stop it. Which actually, we could do right here. Might as well. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's use just some of our wolf pelts. Let's make 2 pieces of leather. And I think that'll be all we need. Yeah, we don't need to improve the hide anymore, of course. Beautiful. There, that helped. That makes us a little tankier. Plus, it's nice that we have boots and gauntlets, which are actually helpful, considering that... I mean, well, yeah, it is nice now, because before, obviously, we weren't getting any armor bonuses of any kind, just because, because we were only wearing, like, regular boots and, and, like, foot wraps and things, so before we weren't getting any bonuses, but now we are, which is awesome. I don't think there's anything too crazy. There is some bear pelts, though, and there was a wolf pelt. We don't care about their stupid food, though. Oh, look, there's one of my arrows. Alright. I'm ready. Let's do it. Let's go inside. And we could sneak while we're in here. We could. There would be nothing wrong with that. Although at the same time, it is tempting just to whip daggers out and just go in guns blazing. That's the plan.
Is someone
Oops. Yep, someone's here. Come and do something about it. Oh, good boy, you did. You can't even finish your smack talk before you were dead. Hang on, I'm looting your books. Okay. I accidentally picked up ruined books, which I didn't mean to. Yeah. You can have that back. You missed. I'm all strafing even though I'm just because like I'm all dodging without even looking at him. You better fire quickly. It's like you better shoot fast because I'm coming up these stairs. Wow, these guys have a lot of pelts on them. Oops, I didn't want their stupid... Hang on, I didn't want that. You can have the food back. All it is weight. More weight to carry. We need all the books we can find. We're gonna have a lot of good stuff to turn in. Dang it. I picked up another one of those ruined ones again. Dang it. I'm free at last. Oh, dang it.
Looking
Boop.
for the blade. You
Whoop. Sorry.
the first.
You like that? Oh, he is wearing plate armor and he's carrying some sort of enchanted war axe, so let's not mess around with him. I even sidestep and for some reason it hits me anyway. Like, that's such bull. Because if you were using a two-handed weapon, you would know that, well, actually you can't. It's like super hard, even if you can, which I don't even remember totally. You can't turn halfway through your power attack. You know, but obviously the NPCs can. All right, we have to heal now because he's gonna dome me right with this hit. Woo! That was close. That was close. Let's go ahead and give me some health again. Man, that guy was not messing around. Okay, I'll take the armor, thank you. I'll even take your boots and stuff. I'll take that. Give me that elven dagger. Weight-wise, we have got to be close because, yeah, weight-wise, we have got to be there really close. Surely at this point, I don't even want to spare the weight. At the very low chance that we haven't already discovered it. Take that. I'm gonna hold off on all the books and the rest of that because, yeah, weight-wise, we're at like DEFCON 1. It's funny that there's 2 arrows. Well, let's go this way. Oh, I think it's just another door. Although, hey, while we're here, ooh, another elven dagger. I'll take it. Not that. Thank you. Anything else? Oh, hang on. There's more goodies over here. Okay. What's hiding in the basement? Oh, it's probably the last piece. Lols. Okay. What is our dagger situation? So we have a dwarven dagger, which improved is 16. And we're using a Skyforged steel dagger, which at base is 16. We also now have 2 elven daggers, which are base 16. So these are better than anything we have so far. So we can improve these, and then we'll be switching to both of them, I imagine. But obviously, you know, not right at this moment. But it's coming up, that's for sure. Okay. I don't know how much sneaking we'll be doing, but we'll do all the sneaking we can. Oh, I thought I saw a tripwire. Which is something you have to watch out for, because, something you gotta watch out for, because, yeah, up ahead, there's all these, there's all of these tripwires and traps and things ahead, so. You got to watch out for them now. I don't know if there's any guys ahead, but I have gauntlets. All I need is elven boots. And then I'll have a full set of elven armor, I think. I already have that one, but I need a book, so I'll take it. Okay. Oh man, we're gonna be like a real thief breaking into a vault. I was waiting for bloodshed. Okay. Now watch out for tripwires and traps, because there's a lot of them. Woo! We're good? Everyone easy. Hang on, it was hard to target. Nice try. Haha! We did it! Escape! Escape! But yeah, there's like there's a whole bunch of tripwires down there. So if you just bumble down there with reckless abandon, you might die, or you'll get hurt a lot. You might not die. It might just not feel good. It might just not be incredibly fun. All right, let's go turn all the pieces in. We also have a lot of loot to drop off, and we have some things to improve as well. Basically, there's a lot going on. And I think Elven stuff takes refined moonstone, I think, which I think we have 2 ingots back at the warehouse. So, yeah, I think we have 2 ingots left, and we have 2 things to improve. So I think we have just enough. Hopefully that's true. Yeah, I'm really happy with our new boot and gauntlet selection. It does blend really nicely. It blends very nicely. It's probably the best one I've seen so far. I definitely like it the best. I've heard that. Vampires burned it to the ground, which is something that will mean a lot more when you do the Dawnguard DLC. That's what that's all related to, by the way. Silas, I'm back. Hey.
What is it? Do you have one of the razor fragments?
I have all of the pieces of the razor.
All at once. You're efficient. I like that. Here's your reward.
2,400 gold.
All the pieces of Mehrunes' razor are in my hands. It's time I let you in on something. There's a 4th piece, that scabbard in the display case, built to house the razor. And there's more. I know how to put all the pieces together. We just need to take them to Dagon's shrine and contact the Lord of Change directly.
You think Dagon will repair the razor?
Ever since I was a boy, I felt this strange sense of destiny surrounding the Mythic Dawn cult. And now I know what it is. Don't you see? Fate has led you to me and to the pieces. Dagon has to answer our call. We're so close. I'll meet you at the shrine.
Okie dokie. I will see you there. Oh, you already took it out. Okay. Well, hey, we'll just rob you while I'm here. All right, and we don't really need to open the rest of this because I think the dude has the key on him, so it's a problem for a not too distant time. Okay, where is the shrine? Oh, there it is. I'm staring right at it. Okay. I wonder how you get there. I wonder if we should we go up this way? It almost looks like, kind of looks like there's a path right here. So let's go ahead and go this way, and then we'll kind of work our way towards it, and then maybe we're really lucky and we'll discover a path right away. Historically, this is a pain to get to, and I have had trouble finding it. Hoping that's not the case now, but that has seemed to be a case in the past. So, we will see. Hey, pal. You want to go? I'm going to knock you out, son. I was about to say, obviously he knows where I am. You like that? Do you? You lose. Anyone else want to come out and join this little party? Alright. You guys go about your business. I didn't like him all puffing his chest out and fronting me. I was like, hey, man. I don't take kindly to that. You think you're better than me. That's the reason you feel confident enough to do that. Well, I don't like that. You need to know who's boss. When his buddies find that dude's body with 2 arrows in his chest, with a great grouping, they'll know. Oh, hang on. We're about to have company.
Get her.
Get her. Get out of my face.
No sign.
The first blow should have killed her, considering... Oh, weird.
Who in Dagon's name are you? Speak, or I'll cut you down where you stand.
Easy. Wait, what's going on here?
I was part of the gang in the ruins here. Friend of mine went crazy and stole the boss's sword. They blamed me for it. Look, I'm done here. Mop the floor with these idiots for all I care. Just get out of my way.
Huh. Interesting. This is another one of those quests that I do not do very often. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Then let's read that note. Note. And it's like Kyr's bounty. Kill Isa and Rajir on sight. 100 gold to whoever brings me their head. Spread the word. Kyr. I don't know how to pronounce that. Obviously, we're not going in here right now. We are otherwise preoccupied, but just wanted to do a quick little look around. Okay. An interesting thing for a different time. Okay. Anyway. Let's see. Hang on. I see that ore. You can't hide from me. Is it iron? Oh, corundum. I'll take it. It's ore, and any ore is good ore, right? I'll take it. Beautiful. Okay. Right. Attempting to figure out how to get up this stinking mountain. Alright, let's kind of go maybe to the left. If we're really lucky, we'll find a pathway. Ho-ho! What-ho? I might have found a path. I mean, there's definitely a path. I'm just hoping it also leads more than just the cave ahead. I'm hoping it also leads to the shrine we need. Oh, and the Xbox freezes, wouldn't you know it. And just like that, we're back. For you guys, that'll be, whatever, 2 seconds of inconvenience. For me, it was more like 5 minutes. But hey, it's fine, because we're saving it a lot. Because hey, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I'm a moron for not saving a lot. I'm pretty sure that's how the saying goes. It's fine. I'm only a little bitter. It's great. So I grabbed that quest again from the bandit chick, so we're all the same in that route. I think I forgot to grab those, oh, that's ominous. Anyway, I think I forgot to grab that corundum ore down there, but honestly, I don't care. It's like, whatever. Whatever. I'm too impatient now to be bothered by such things. I have bigger issues. Bigger fish to fry. Oh, I think the path is over here. There it is. There it is. We are getting closer to the top. Closer to the shrine. There's also a dragon's nest not far from here. It looks like. Oh, it's a freaking. Where is it? There you are. Come here. Kill it while I can see it. Those things are like my worst nightmare. Of all the enemies in Skyrim, those are the ones I struggle with the most. It's because I can't see them. They're so hard to see. I was going to discover that standing stone, but... Well, now that we're right here, just do it. I don't have to... I mean, I'm not going to use it or anything. Just discover it. Why? I don't know, but here we are. Technically, it's an achievement, but obviously I already have that achievement. I had that achievement a long time ago.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Ain't that a surprise? Take that.
Over here.
You missed. You better not miss. Oh, you missed. You're dead. Just like that. Thank you. The Lord Stone. Quick, catch his body. I want his arrows. Thank you. Even though I'm never going to use iron arrows again, but I'm an arrow hoarder, so there you go. My secret's out. I'm an arrow hoarder. If I see arrows, I'll take them. I'll always chase arrows, even if they're crappy arrows like, you know, Forsworn arrows or Falmer arrows. I'll still pick them up. Because you never know when you might gonna have to use crappy arrows again, I guess.
I'll place the pieces on the altar, and Dagon should speak to us.
Go for it. I'm here. I'm here. I'm queer. Get used to it. If you've seen that vine, you are also a man of culture, I see.
We have brought your razor to you. We beg you, please bring the blade's full glory to Tamriel again. It's not working. Why don't you give it a try? Just put your hands on the altar.
Oh, you guys want to see the actual statue? There it is. I didn't actually look up. Sorry.
You, mortal, you are worthy of speaking to. You have claimed the pieces of my razor. It has been an amusing game to witness. But Dagon does not declare a winner while there is a pawn on the board. Kill Silas. He and his family have served their purpose.
Let's see. It will be done, Lord
Kill
Dagon.
him. Take your rightful place as my champion, or I will crush you.
I'll be like, oh please, he's not the first person I've killed for for power.
Wait.
Better.
Don't kill me.
It's a bit better run.
I
Is
can
there
take the
though?
pieces back to my museum. Seal them in a display case. You get
Why
a
would I
generous
want
amount
that?
of gold, I get to complete my collection, and nobody has to die.
Dagon has
Fine.
spoken.
I'm not dying without a fight.
Are you though? How about that? He died without a fight. Take that, I'll take those. I'm gonna take all your Mythic Dawn crap for the souvenirs. Alright,
I am pleased,
he's dead.
mortal. I will give you my razor. Use it to wreak havoc on Tamriel.
Thank you, Lord Dagon.
You have been a worthy tool. Fill the world with destruction in my name.
As you say.
Place your hands on my altar one last time, and you will witness the power of Mehrunes Dagon for yourself.
Okay. Sweet.
Before you go, mortal, one final shot.
Oh dear. Whoa! Oh my! Woo! Oh! I'm very fragile. That's for you. My only perk is that I'm faster than them. Ow. I mean, you know, I am still technically faster, even if I don't always miss. Aha! I got your buddy, now it'll be much easier. You lose. Huh! We're good. Nice try, Dagon. I am too powerful for that. It will take more than that to slay me. I am the champion, after all. Beautiful. Alright. Here is our new weapon, by the way. Mehrunes Razor. Hits have a small chance to instantly kill. Plus, it does 22 damage. So that's pretty sweet. So, let's see. Which one is better between these two? Dwarven Dagger fine or Skyforged Steel? Well, I'm kind of over the Skyforged Steel because it's boring, so let's just make you the left hand and then favorite you and make you the right. Check it out, people. Look at that dagger. Sexy. Okay, so when you put it, you can see it on my waist. Look how aggressive that dagger looks. It looks awesome. Alright. Daedra Heart and the key to the shrine. I don't even want your crappy sword either. Take those. I don't need your sword either. Alright. Let's go looting. There's a lot of good loot in here. There's a lot of good stuff in here. I am ready. Oh, I forgot it was occupied, to be honest. Ah, you're so lucky. Wow, that dagger is powerful. You wanna go? Come here. You guys are not powerful like your friends. I don't want anything you have. Look at all the Daedra hearts I'm getting, though. Those things are nice. Iron boots. I don't care about that. Oh, hang on. Save it. I've learned my lesson. Save it a lot. Beautiful. Bone meal, frost salts, soul gems, gold ingots. Hang on, I saw that. Where was that? Glow dust. Glow dust. Another book. Plus, it was another one. Steel helmet of water breathing. I will take that because I don't think that's an enchantment we don't have yet. Let's see. Obviously, we already looted him. Okay. Garnet, money. Lots of money. Just a truck ton of money. Weight-wise, we are officially overweight. Don't worry, we'll look into dropping things. Glass helmet of recharging. Ooh, we'll take it. Glow dust. Spell tome. Firebolt. That sounds fancy. Yeah, we'll loot everything and then we'll worry about the weight. Because, yeah, it's going to be a problem. Look at all the gold ingots, dude. And plus, there's a few ebony mixed in. Lovely. Okay, I think that's all of it. Alright, now let's figure out our weight. So we are at 357 over 335. That's an issue. Now, one of these tomes I don't have. Yes, that's the one. Okay, so that'll help the weight. What else we got? Potions. This is stuff we can drop because I'm not going to need it. Unless we happen to have the one that's increases your of strength. Carrying capacity by 40 for 300 seconds. That'll work. Yeah, let's drink that. Now we have 375 carry weight. Briefly. All right, let's go ahead and sprint back home and drop off all these goodies. All of these goodies. All right. Teleportation. Activate. Homeward bound. Well, hello, Nocturnal. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Well, man, that was worth it. We got our sick dagger. We've helped yet another Daedric Lord kill somebody who may or may not have deserved it, but obviously we don't care about that because we are more powerful than before, and that's what we care about. So here we are. All right, the solution is worn off. I'm slow. But it's okay, everybody. It's okay. We're just gonna gently work our way over here.
I don't claim to be the finest weapons and armor.
I need to buy a refined moonstone because I'm impatient. Refined moonstone. I just need one. Thank you. Very expensive. I don't recommend doing that a lot.
The shop if you need anything.
Okay. There, I need one of the elven daggers improved. Beautiful. Alright. We actually have several refined moonstones, so apparently I actually found some of those ingots, but I only need to improve one because the dwarven dagger is going to be replaced by the elven one. So we can unhighlight the dwarven one. We can highlight the good elven dagger and put that in the left hand. Beautiful.
Have you met my
Nice.
father? He was the steward up at Dragon's Reach when Balgruuf was young.
Let's see. Yeah, go hide. We can get rid of a few of those. We'll keep a lot of the rest of it. Beautiful. Okay. Ugh. We're almost there. Alright. This should help. We have... Oh. Never mind. Their iron ore is a 1-to-1 translation, so no weight was lost there. But it's okay. I improved my stuff, which is what I needed.
I helped my father
So the
in more
reason,
ways than people
so the reason that I keep the razor on my, so let me explain this. So you know, see how that starts with M, so obviously it's lower because this is all alphabetized. Elven dagger is technically obviously starts with E, it's higher, so normally a quicker way of getting to your weapons would be putting this in the right hand, but whatever's right-handed is what's on your waist. So if I keep the razor on my right hand, so that way I can see it on my waist. In case anyone wondered, I would be a little surprised if anyone was wondering or even noticed, but I noticed. So in case you did notice, I got you. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I would love to explain it to you. Okay, we have lots of loot to drop off. I'm so slow. Okay. Let's start it with this section. Nope. This section I meant. Okay, drop off that, of course. All of those. Or those two, I mean. And we have a lot down here. Let's see. Yeah, all of those. What else we got here? Beautiful. We're still not over because obviously a lot of that stuff doesn't weigh very much. So we're not going to lose a lot of weight until we get upstairs and drop off the weapons and armors and things. But we're going to keep a lot of anything that's enchanted to see if we can break it down. We got so many Daedra hearts, which will be nice later on because I think you need Daedra hearts to improve Daedric things later on. Which, that's a long way away, but still. And I don't know if Daedric armor, is it heavy? Does it count? I don't know exactly how that's broken down, but... Alright, now, obviously we're keeping the books, but we have a couple of pieces of paper to drop off. Beautiful. All right, so there's those. Now to the mining stuff. This will be a big drop in weight as well because of all the ingots we're carrying. Yeah, and all the pelts. Deer hide, ebony ingot, goat hide, gold ingots, iron ingots, leather strips, refined moonstone. Hey, just like that, the weight is fixed. All right, scrolls. We have a couple of those. Armor, boots, all the execution hoods, the hide, the Mythic Dawn stuff we're not breaking down. I want the souvenir stuff. All of the plate stuff we don't need. I just wanted that for a souvenir. Whoop. All right, weapons. We can drop off our old dagger, that extra dagger, the great sword, the war axe, the forsworn arrows, the glass war axe, the iron arrows, the orc arrows, the skyforged steel. There we go. So we'll keep that one in case we need to break it down for anything good. And potions. We have quite a bit to drop off. Whoops, I didn't mean to drink that. And we have 3 too many of those. And we have 6 too many of these. Beautiful. And then all the biggest stuff we don't need. There. The weight is plummeting. Okay. And soul gems. We do have quite a few of these that we don't need. We also have 12,000 gold very suddenly. Because we did a few things that paid us a lot. So very suddenly we skyrocketed to 12,000 gold. So that works out. Which obviously means we'll have plenty of money to, you know, do the whole house thing should we ever manage to figure that out. Anyway. Alright, beautiful. Now, let's go find an enchantment table. Again, luckily, none of this will be a problem for very much longer. Because before much longer, we will be, eventually...
Kill to get that blade.
That's one of the dialogues because obviously they can see my blade, so that's one of the special dialogues. And it is funny because I literally did have to kill someone to get it, so it is funny. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying before that. But, oh yeah, so a lot of this whole, you know, travel to Dragon's Reach to use the enchantment table thing is not going to be an issue for much longer. Because once we get our house built, part of it, you can build an enchantment table in there, and then none of this will be a problem because we'll have everything we need, and all of the loot will be in the same location. So a lot of it will be fixed before long. So a lot of it will be fixed, and then a lot of this whole extra stops will be taken care of. So that's honestly one of the biggest reasons that I want to look into. We should save it. That I want to look into getting the house built, because the sooner we get that going, the sooner we can drop loot there, and the sooner we can cut out making all these extra trips. So, you know, that would be very, very nice. That would be incredibly convenient. But we're looking more and more Daedric by the minute. Obviously, we're wearing the Ring of Hersine. We're carrying Mehrunes' razor. We are wearing the Savior's hide. And so obviously, we have lots of Daedric things going on with us, which is cool. Okay, so now that we have broken down, we have disenchanted everything we can, now we can drop off the extra couple pieces of armor we're carrying, because we know that there's nothing, we can't break those down, so now we can save the armor pieces separately. So we can drop that off. There we go. Ugh. Beautiful. And yeah, weapons. I know we had a helmet, and then I think that axe as well, I think we can't break down. Beautiful. Okay, let's do one last check. Make sure we're all correctly broken down here. Yeah, we have all those books. We need to run to the house to drop off all those books, because our collection of books is very large. But it's good, though, because obviously we need a lot of books, because on top of the fact that we have to fill that house where the family's staying, on top of that, we have... yeah, on top of that, once we build a house, there's like 1 million bookshelves in the houses that you build, and so we're gonna need, 500 more books. So, you're never gonna run out. We're always gonna need more books. So it makes sense. So there's a few more times when there's been more books that I needed to grab, but for whatever reason, like, it's not that big a deal, right? Ultimately, all you're working towards is filling a bookshelf. So it's not exactly the end of the world if you didn't fill that bookshelf, 1 book sooner or anything. So it's not like we're missing anything that great if I don't grab every book I come across. I grab most of them if it's convenient or whatever, but if it's not, it really doesn't matter.
There's no glory in
Man, I look amazing. Like, the Forsworn stuff just blends so much better than previous things I've worn with this armor. It blends so much better. I'm very happy that I thought of that while I was looting the Forsworn just a second ago. Happy I thought of that. I'm willing to bet one of them is running towards me right now to ask for money or something. Can I have an allowance?
Something has shifted in
Hi.
the moons, sister.
So true, my love. So true. Okay. Is this one done? Yes, that one is done. All right. I was about to say, I don't think the kids have a bookshelf. I know that there's 3 on the lower level. I know this was one of them, and I think we filled the upper shelf, didn't we? Yes. Did we fill the lower shelf? We have room for 2 more. There. Beautiful. Now that shelf is filled. All right, there's another bookshelf done. The little fox is locked in. Can we... Ugh. There we go. Go. Out. Out. I'm trying to push him out the door, but he's no longer against an object. There we go. It's working. We almost have him out. He can't get over the little lip. Little fox. That's probably why he's in here to begin with, to be honest. Hang on. I'm trying to gently, like, walk towards him because that's how I've been getting him to move. Come on. Yeah, it's not happening. Hey, we did it. He warped out. All right, let's close this before he goes back in. I was about to say, now he's trying to corner trap me because he thinks he's funny. All right, so there we go. There's another one. Let's see. None of those are bookshelves. I know there was a third bookshelf. Was it in the kitchen? Ah, it is in the kitchen. Beautiful. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hey, there's another whole shelf filled, and we're gonna fill part of this one. Yes, beautiful. We almost filled another bookshelf. So all of the downstairs ones are almost done.
Here, take it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So that's why my kids didn't run at me initially. It's because they were outside. Which, you know, in this city they better be supervised, but obviously they're not because Ayla was in the house. She's like, they'll learn to be tough. Our daughters will learn to be tough. All right. Yeah. What'd she give me? Resist fire discovered from Ashen Grass Pod. Okay. Beautiful. So now we can actually look at this. So we have the Pale Lady, which is, I found a group of bandits attacking one of their own. It seems she was implicated with when one of her friends stole a sword from the leader. And then, of course, we have the Dark Brotherhood stuff, which we have started that ball rolling. We also picked up the Forbidden Legend quest. Long ago, the Archmage Galder was murdered, and his 3 sons were hunted down by King Harold's personal battle mage. The entire incident was covered up, their names struck from every record, but the legend survived. Perhaps someone still knows the truth of this tale. Something else we picked up. And then, of course, we have some side things, which is like kill the giant. So we're going to look into that because I am curious if that's house related. Like, because I know that was something that a lot of people were talking about, which is like, you know, oh yeah, there's this bounty on this giant, and then, you know, and that a lot of people were talking about that, and then once you do like a couple of them, then it opens up so you can buy the house. The issue, of course, is that I think this is the one here that if this is related to the house, and it's the Morthal one, and I'm almost positive the Morthal one is the one in the swamp that I don't want. You saw those cows like spawn in from the sky. Anyway, so that's the issue. That's the issue we're facing, but that is okay. We will we'll deal with it. Regardless, it'll be our first time to test our metal. Our metal against a giant, test ourselves. And plus at this level, we'll totally be fine. We'll be totally fine. We just have to be careful enough to not, I don't know, step in front of him like a moron or anything. So long as we don't act like an idiot, we'll totally take him down. And we'll save it before we attempt anything just to be safe. Because you never know. Alright, just wanted to... What? Oh, you stupid cat. I also, Oh, that was cool. I was about to say, I also put this thing in the wrong hand, by the way. There, left hand, right hand. We're good. I have to remember to select the Elven Dagger with my left hand. It's going to take some getting used to, but eventually we will remember. Look how cool our weapons look now, man. Like the Elven Dagger and then the Razor, of course. They look great. Plus, we look great. You're breathtaking. Alright, which one? Is it the one that I can see? Because there's usually at least 2 giants at every giant camp. So yeah, I think it's that one. Wherever the second one is, I don't know. Something we gotta watch out for, because I don't want to attack this thing and have his buddy come running in behind me. Because that's the recipe for death. Yeah, it's the only giant I see, so I'm gonna go ahead and hope it's just him. Alright, you ready for this? You like that, pal? Better come get it, nerd. Woo! Alright, don't worry, it was only a glancing blow. Again, glancing blow, we're good. Wait for gravity to reset. Got him. Just waiting for my gravity to fix itself, and then we'll be good. Take that, nerd. It's all mine. Alright, beautiful. How about that? I remember to click my dagger with the correct hand. Hopefully that's the only giant here. There's always a chest at every giant camp, just like with anything else you work on. There's going to be a reward for it. There you are. Sometimes they're locked, though, which sucks. We already have an elven bow, but thanks for the thought. We did learn a new spell, though. Steel Warhammer, Troll Skull, Banded Iron Shield. We don't have to go too crazy. Okay, let's see here. Ah, there it is. I forgot where we got this bounty, to be honest. TBH. There we go. See? We're good. Like I said, you just have to be careful not to get assassinated. You have to be careful not to just get assassinated like a moron. And then you'll be fine. Oh, mercy. It's really going to be funny if I get these houses confused and I buy the one in the swamp because I'm an idiot. It's going to be really funny. I mean, even so, it doesn't matter, right?
Business with the yard.
Whoa!
I'd ask that you speak to me first.
You warped out like a freaking ghost. Don't click on it. Don't you click on it.
She only has to deal
you
with
butthead. Yep. Anyway, that was surprising. Anyway.
Please don't mind Yorick.
Hi.
He's not mad. Really, he's not. I don't...
Who are you?
I haven't Mother's gift. Not quite. But I've seen things.
What's wrong with Yorick?
My brother is sensitive. He has trouble focusing his attention on things.
So he's ADHD?
Taking him to the Temple of Kinnereth in Whiterun, just so the healers could make sure he was in good health. And they say he's fine. Are you heading to Whiterun? Could you take this letter to the priestess, Danica Purespring? It's a note about Yorick's health.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, I actually already know Danica because she and I fixed the Gilder Green in the courtyard, which is nice because obviously I have a house there, so I want it to look nice. Right. Anyway.
Someday I'll.
How about you don't walk away from me this time, you
Too
moron?
many bother my wife with their petty problems, and then don't even understand the advice she gives them.
Oh, is your wife the Jarl? Anyway, the giant at Talking Stone Camp is dead. I'm here for the bounty.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here's your reward.
You're
Until
welcome.
next time.
Thanks for the 100 gold. It's a good thing I got lots of loot there. Hi, what's your story?
Life has brought you to Morthal and to me.
Oh, you are definitely
Serves
not.
You will no doubt see. Welcome.
Most likely, I should say, you are probably not that dude's wife. You're probably that girl's mother, and she is probably that dude's wife. Most likely. I'm not saying I'm not, you know, I'm not projecting. I'm just it's more likely. Anyway, I understand you have visions.
The divines reveal things to me at times. Yes, I do not hide this. It is a gift. Anyone who believes otherwise does not and cannot understand it.
Let's see. Is there some kind of trouble in
That
Morthal?
which is unknown can create unease, even fear. It is to be expected. Some fear our new resident wizard. As they grow to know him, they will accept him. Time will prove me right.
Interesting.
All right then.
Interesting. Anyway, that's what I was saying, is ultimately it doesn't really matter, right? Like, even if I accidentally buy the one in the swamp, it's not that bad because I'm only using it for me, right? Like, and it's not, I don't hate it, you know, it's just not as cool as some of the other ones.
If you've business with the Jarl, I'd ask that you speak to me first.
Interesting.
I'll take my leave then.
Tamriel is full of wisdom. I stand
Where do you stand on the war?
I've always stood, here in Morthal. Now is not the time to fight amongst ourselves. I fear dark days approach, and all of Skyrim's strength will be needed. All right then.
What's your story?
You will not disrespect Jarl Idgrod while in this hall.
Jeez.
Do we have an understanding?
Just slow your roll. Why would I disrespect her?
It's no secret that Jarl Idgrod is different. It's also no secret that there are rumors about her and her visions. I won't repeat them, and I won't allow them to be spread under this roof. Now you go about your business. All right then.
Wow. You just calm down, bro. I didn't even say anything to you. Ah, there's an Imperial here. You're one of those. Icky. Anything else I should know about? No, that's the younger one. All right. Anyway, it's not that big a deal yet. Like, you know, we're kind of figuring it out.
My wife with their petty
yeah, blah blah. Anyway, we'll figure it out over time. We'll do quests here, and we'll do quests in White in the Dawnstar, and we'll just kind of hover around like lunatics until things get figured out. The other option, of course, is I've heard a lot of things are actually, well, there's no reason not to save it yet, but I don't really want to save it in the middle of this town. Anyway, but yeah, let's go back home and then we'll call it. Anyway, but yeah, ultimately it doesn't really matter because a house is a house. It'll do its job. I don't really hate any of them, but I've heard it said that a lot of them is reliant on the Civil War choices because obviously dependent on who's in charge will depend on who the Jarl is, because obviously, like Balgruuf is a great example. He was pro-Imperial and he lost, so he got thrown out. And obviously, Vignar Greymane is now in charge, who is obviously very pro-Stormcloak. You know, exactly like that. It's like that everywhere else too, where some of the Jarls will stay in power because they are pro-Stormcloak, and then some of them will be pro-Imperial and they'll get thrown out. Stuff like that. So it's not that surprising that it's like that everywhere else. And so worst case scenario, if we can't figure out the whole house thing, if we're having trouble, another option is we could press forward with the Civil War questline and just work on finishing that. And then once it's done, then we'll maybe think about house stuff. Or as we go, maybe we'll talk about house stuff and see if that can get the ball rolling. Because in some of them, they were saying that, like, if this person's in power, you just talk to them and then they just give it to you. And then they were saying, but if this one's in power, you have to do stuff first. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So maybe we will consider doing that if we just can't figure it out, if we're having trouble or whatever. And, yeah, but we'll figure it out in time. Anyway, regardless, though, I think that'll be a great place to call this one. So I will probably be able to finish my anime tonight, and instead of waiting till Monday to do the review, I will most likely do it tomorrow on Saturday. It will be the only video going out tomorrow because we did record Monday through Friday this week, which is always the goal, which means I don't have to record this weekend. Other than the positive anime review, because if I do that on Saturday, then that allows us to not miss any kind of gaming related video for this next week, which is, you know, always awesome. So that's the plan. Anyway, regardless, so that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later.